2 of the final round of our Aon Pirelli New Zealand Superbike Championships. This is something special. 3 Supersport 150 races on the cards today, and a pretty tantalising prospect with this championship. Hunter Charlotte has the 30-point lead, but with 3 races, a maximum 75 points up for grabs. Absolutely anyone's, and we've also got Tyler King and Hayden Fordyce back in the championship for this round as well. We've got our Jixers in as well. We're going to paint a little picture here. Quick 5-lap sprint race, one of 3 on the program for Supersport 150. The Marshalls Arena, we're in the starters' hands, ready to go. Joined alongside me with Neil Ritchie, and this is pretty special. Supersport 150 in a great start. Hunter Charlotte on the outside of row number 1. Nixon Frost is in the mix as well. This is going to be brilliant. And the 2, shall we say, lightweight young competitors are going to show us how it's done into turn number 1. Hunter Charlotte lead the championship in the lead into turn 1. Pretty special here, Neil.
Actually, we congratulate the Auckland Motorcycle Club. First of all, you know, Hampton Fest is a different kind of event, and we want to see those legends, and we want to see the Classic GP and the 2 strokes and the Post Classics are part of our sport as well. So here we are, we come to Taupo and we'll give them a double header and make up for what they've lost. So I think that's just fantastic. So for all of you critics out there, please make sure you pass on the compliments as well, because well done, Auckland. And great to have Auckland Club backing us up. I couldn't believe it last week when I saw the service of the officials that we had, and I'll go through those names during the weekend, but well done to Auckland, and nice to see them rolling here. Over the years, of course, I think we're up to about probably 5 different clubs with NZSBK that we've had running the event here in Taupo, so well done to all of those concerned, but thank you to Auckland to step it up. The local Taupo Motorcycle Club, incredible in what they are. They've run World Championship events here in Taupo in the past, but they're generally a specialist off-road club, the strongest strength of the local region, and they've got their fantastic Digger McEwen Motocross Park just down the road, and we'll be there in fact in 2 weeks' time for the final 2 rounds of the New Zealand Motocross Championship, and what an awesome event that was 2 weeks ago today in the Rotorua as we enjoyed that event. But here at the moment for the 150s, and as well doing the full track as well. Full track, I expected to see them cut off and go through the loop. No, we're going to put them right around there, absolutely tapped of course when they'll come down. Shout out of course to our Honda medical car and having those crews on board, something that we'd seen, and I go right back to the mid-90s when Tim Gibbs said this was the safest way to race, and people said you can't put a car out with motorbike racing. Hey, they were doing it in the world, and they've done it. They've had the BMWs, they've had the Alfa Romeos. We're better off than them. We've got the awesome Honda CR-V. So well done, and thank you to all those involved. St John's in particular for your medic support here today as we go. Look at this, Brad, a 4-bike battle. This is fantastic to see some depth in the class. This is exactly what we go run. Tyler King was the star that we knew was coming, but unfortunately crashed out in practice in the round at Royal Puna, so we didn't get to see the best of him. But when they all line up here at the moment, this is freight train stuff for 150. What an awesome week for some of these kids as well, of course. They've been to Australia and had an opportunity to do more of this OJC practice and warm up, so man, we are loving our kids in the sport. Speaking about that, of course, we'll be talking as well about the KO 150 today, and that MR raffle, $40. Just talking to Tony before, sold heaps of tickets yesterday. Everybody's got to buy one, and what a cool event that'll be worth going to in Tokoroa on Saturday the 15th of April, so bring it on. But hey Brad, 150, some depth, this is exactly what we want to see.
Oh, this is a genuine 4-pack with racecraft, slipstreaming, there's some big passing moves. This is fabulous. So Nixon Frost on the 99 knows what he has to do. 30 points down in the championship. He's got to win all 3 of these races, you have to think, and Hunter Charlotte, he's got to try and make sure he maximises his outings out there, and the cats amongst the pigeon, Hayden Fordyce and Tyler King, are not in the hunt for the overall, but Tyler, he's sitting 5th in the championship after his clean sweep at Manfield at round number 2, so if he can get some wins here, certainly can climb that leaderboard and look out for potentially 4 or maybe even 3 NZ if he gets a bit of luck go his way. But this is fabulous. Supersport 150, quick 5-lap sprint races today, and absolutely fabulous. Nixon Frost, he won a race yesterday. Unfortunately, the DNF now, he is that 30-point deficit in the championship, but what it does is it makes the equation pretty simple for the Hughes Holmes Frost Industries man. He's got to come out here and win all 3 and let everything else happen behind him. That's all he needs to do today. We've got a fabulous lineup of 15 strong field. Nixon, Hunter, Hayden and Tyler. We've got Reeve Lee. Welcome back to Reeve Lee. He's been off the bike for a couple of years in the road, but he's a quality competitor out there in 5th place. Lucas Guthrie on the Get Off My Moto machine. You'll see him in 6th place. Kieran Mayer, the first of the Gixxer Suzuki's out there. He's in 7th place. Connor Cox, Alexander Lee Conte there in 9th. We've got Eva Wint will go Eva. That'll be the second of the Gixxers out there. Emma Dowman and Kate Lee, Nathan Finlay, Joe Stroud and Blaine Pyarama rounding out our 15 runners at Supersport 150.
Oh man, the depth is exactly what we want to see, and we want to start in the next season off with at least 15 on the grid as well, and not more. Trying to keep his nose in front, and just there. Nixon does it, the margin, 0.026, 26 thousandths of a second. It doesn't get much closer than that when you see good quality racing, so brilliant from Nixon. Hunter in there pushing him all the way. Hayden Fordyce, Tyler King. If there ever was a class as well that we want to police and make sure we've got even motorcycles horse out there. This is one to watch, and look at the Dyson going on. Sensational to watch, and I think Hunter's done it. I think Hunter's got through. Hunter's made the magic happen, so he's pushed Nixon back one, so did it down there on the whole shot turn, so great to see. And you look across at any one stage, and sometimes you can only see 3 or 2 bikes because the other one's completely in the shadow or the silhouette. I think we've gone. Tyler looked for the dice up on the inside, didn't quite get there, so he's had to fall back a little bit. So he'll now start to do all that again, Brad, and building up that momentum. Slipstream is good, but look at this, I think already Hunter's starting to make the gap. Look at that, you see those with only a little 150, the air behind that you can normally get sucked along with, he's going to start to build a little bit of a buffer there and just pull away from those other riders, and that'll mean that they've got to dice amongst themselves and they'll have a clean road in front of them. Look out, here comes Hunter Charlotte.
Oh, this is fabulous. So we've got 3 of our OJC competitors in that top 4 pack, so that's fabulous, and we can't wait to look out for our update here as we're going to see them into turn number 11. We'll see Hayden Fordyce, looks like he's really handy to the pace. We've got Nixon Frost in there and Hunter and Tyler, so it's all shaken up nicely. We've had Hunter, he led almost across the line, now he's back to about 4th place, so this is absolute chaos out the back of the track. There's 4 of them, you can see them in a little swarm there. I'll throw a small tea towel over the little group as they go down. You can see them all spread out, so no one capitalising on the slipstream there, so look out. It's just going to be who breaks the latest here, because there's anyone's in charge. Hunter Charlotte looks like he leads into the flip-flop. Nixon Frost, Hayden Fordyce and Tyler King. This is fabulous racing, and we've still got 2 to go when they cross the line, so absolutely phenomenal.
Well, there we go, and looking at the break that Hunter's got on this field, yeah, it might only be a little bit, it's a lot in these kind of terms. In fact, he had a beautiful run coming through the flip-flop there. He did that so elegantly that he's just put that little bit of a buffer again on Nixon. Nixon looks like he might have the legs down the straight. Has he got a little bit of an upper hand there, maybe? Is he getting better slipstream? Not sure of that. As the other riders, look at the wide line from Tyler King. That is cool. Oh, trying to get around the inside. No, can't do it yet at the moment. So the big bike battle's going on out there. Tyler forced to go back there at the moment into 4th place. It's not so much the positions chopping and changing, but it is in fact the distance between them. Look at that from Tyler. He goes right around the outside, looking to go. Might have a dice up on the inside. Have we made a change? Are we going to pull it off? I think we might have. Nixon might be there. Or the charge coming down here at the moment. I think it's Nixon Frost. I think he might have the number 1. Beautiful run up on the inside. Here comes Hunter back at him. And look at that from Tyler around the outside. Oh, wicked to watch. How good is that? We've whipped them up there big time. Man, oh man, that is all on for love nor money. This is just sensational here at Taupo International Motorsport Park, the home of the Tony Quinn Foundation. Great to be back at Taupo and great to have all the controversy out of the way. Unfortunately, we've missed that event anyway, round 1 of NZSBK personally, so I suppose I didn't get to sort of feel the harshness of everything that happened, but to come back here and know all the work that Taupo has done. Look at this magnificent layout and what a beautiful place it is to come and race motorcycles. We are so lucky to have circuits on the national race scene like this, so thanks Martin and your whole crew. Beautiful to be back here. Loving this. We're here at Taupo for this final round. What a cool venue for the final round as well. Lovely place to come to. All the people catching up with last night, dining out, socialising. It is fantastic. And speaking of that, of course, we'll stay behind for a couple of lemonades as well afterwards. We've got the PA set up. We're going to have some fun for our prize giving tonight. Please stay with us. You might not be necessarily getting an award, but come and feel the atmosphere. And we want to salute it because against the tide of everything that's gone on globally and pandemic and the country and everything, we've still been able to pull off a magic series that's culminated in more rounds than we've seen in many years of this championship. And Brad Hendricks all on. We're going to get a white flag this time. We're in for an awesome last lap.
Oh, unbelievable stuff. Super Sport 150, they've treated us to a spectacle here. Hunter Charlotte leads Tyler King, Hayden Fordyce and Nixon Frost, but Nixon having a little look up the inside. He might be looking for P3 there. Comes in nice and narrow. Hayden loves this first half of the lap here. He is a little bit heavier than those other 3 around him, so has to do it all in this infield, and he does a great move. Squares up turn number 1, now back into 3rd place. We've got Tyler now inherits the lead. I think all 4 of these competitors have now had the race lead at one stage in this race. And we're on the last lap. It's all pretty exciting. Look at Reeve Lee's there in the lonely old ride in 5th place, and then go back to a great little 3-way fight. Connor Cox, Kieran Meyer and Lucas Guthrie. That's all important championship points up for grabs for those 3 competitors. And then look at the battle of the Jixers. It's fabulous. There's about 6 of them all in a pack. Eva Wintle, Alex, Emma and Nathan with Cadel and Blaine. And Joe Stroud. Great to have Joe out here. Our 15 runners, and they're having a great little battle down the back straight at the moment. So the battle for the front, a 4-way train. Any one of those 4 can win it from here. And you've got other battles going on. This is fabulous racing in a short 5 lap.
I think it's Nixon we've seen that's just dropped off them, Brad. And I think one of those things, you might be trying a little bit too hard. I think he's pulled some of the angles that he's tried to take on some of these corners. I don't think he's been able to pull it off. And he's finding himself back there a little bit at the moment. But never ventured, never gained. And I'm sure he's going to learn so much about racing. What a brilliant young man he is. And to have Nixon Frost missing out on the podium, that is unheard of. And that's the potential that we've got here at the moment. But who knows, anything can happen. He pulled off a brilliant last straight endeavour in that about 2 laps ago, so can he do it again on this fantastic super straight here at Taupo's International Motorsport Park as we get ready and get excited for the podium coming up here. So at the moment it is Hunter, Tyler and Hayden. We're looking all on for these Yamahas, the Karaka Plumbing team up there against the Ctas Transport team against the Mega Motorcycles Heat Miser race team. So we are on for the three, Somebody looking to make a dare up there. Could be a change coming in there. I think it's Tyler. He's coming there pretty hot, trying to get right around. Look at that, three wide. Look at the race crash coming through here. It's Tyler King up on the inside. I'll tell you what, he can do it from here. Has he got enough run? Can he get back into there? No, it's going to be Hunter out in front. Oh, Tyler, side by side. Oh, is that as close to a dead heat as you can get, Brad?
Oh, 001. I've never seen that in my life. 1/1000th of a second.
Oh, Tyler held it. I tell you what, there was no way you were going to jump. I reckon they were almost touching plastic, were they, Brad?
Oh, they were absolutely neck and neck. I've never seen anything like it. That's brilliant. What a result. And Hunter Charlotte, what a result for that young man. Did it all in the final straight, down the back straight. He's got it done. Fastest lap of the race on that one there, a 1:57.567. Fabulous performance, Hunter Charlotte, and he will take a massive now lead in the championship. He's going to take a big chunk of points ahead of Nixon Frost. So the 30-point lead gets extended even further, and now 2 races away from ultimate glory. Hunter Charlotte, well done. That is going to feel mighty good, and that is fabulous. Well done to those 4. While that's gone on, we'll catch up Reeve Lee. He's come home in 5th place on the Promoto machine. Well done to Reeve there in 5th. Connor Cox in 6th place. Kieran Neer, the first of our Jixer Suzuki's home. He's in a quality 7th place. Lucas Guthrie on the Get Off My Motor. Now that is a great battle because only 10 points separate Lucas and Kieran, Kieran grabbing another couple of those points off Lucas here. That's going to be quite exciting. That's the battle for 3NZ and Supersport 150, so look out for that when that goes live later on in our 2 remaining motos. And then have a look for the Jixers, our final remaining 6 competitors, all within a couple of seconds of each other, and it's going to be Eva Wintel's going to hang on. Well done, Eva, that's brilliant. On the Penrite racing machine, Alex is going to come home there in 10th. We've got Emma, well done to Dowman Racing, there in 11th place. We've got Kayla there in 12th, Blaine Pirama in 13th, Joe Stroud and Nathan Finlay. That is a wrap of our top 15 as our Supersport 150 competitors are now on their outlap. What a breathtaking ride at the office that was there. And full credit to Hunter Charlotte. Right when it needed to be done, he went down the back straight and led into the flip-flop. He's brought it home, and he will be absolutely ecstatic. So extends that lead in the championship by about I would say about 12 points, so it takes a 12-point extension, so at 42 points. Definitely advantage Hunter in that championship. So we're going to cross down to Neil. He is going to have that fabulous podium. Unfortunately, Nixon Frost is going to miss out on the podium, but tried his best. He'll be back on that podium for sure later on today. But right now, let's cross down to Neil, who will have our Supersport 150 podium.
Yeah, thank you, Brad. On your feet, everybody. Come on, this is the future. This is sensational. Well done, well done. And I think Tyler's going straight back ready for his next race. That's why he's forward for that one. Look at that, 73 can come right up through here and take that number 1. Cool. Hunter's in the lineup, and here we are as well in our Oceania with Hayden as well. Tyler's got that next race, so he's quickly gone back to the pit, so he'll miss out on his podium. Just as the kids are getting their helmets off here with Dr. Steve at the moment. Isn't that awesome, Steve? Yo, you've got a smile.
I think Hayden Fordyce was a bit slow there. He needs to really step it up.
Whoa, he got told. All right, let's get him up here for our podium. We're doing that first or after. Now we can sit here. First of all, mate, 1/1000th of a second. You could have smelled his breath.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Just getting that last drive out the corner when Tyler went a bit wide.
Isn't it cool to see 15 kids just like you out there having fun on road racing? This is our sport, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's real fun with all these kids. Good battles and stuff like that.
Well done, matey. Well done. Nice one. Dr. Steve, give you a rake up. Look, you just ignore him, all right? You just ignore him. Hunter, a smile. Is that the best race you've ever been in, Hunter? What do you think?
Yeah, that is real good.
Yeah, it was real good, all right. Mate, all those guys were just breathing all around you. It was super close. What's the excitement for you out there?
It's just sitting in the back in the slipstream. It's quite fun. There's 4 of us battling for it, and yeah, some people have been saying it's probably the best racing that's been going on this round.
Hey, is it cool to be doing all the double header races? It's not too fatiguing for you to do all these races at one event?
No, it's not. It's fun.
It's fun. Well, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. Got some cool people behind you?
Yep, Mum and Dad. I got Kevin. I know he's watching, and hope he's proud.
Kev.
Hope, yeah. Done today, so.
Hiya, mate, I'm sure he will be, and we've just said a hi to him as well. So, and to all the people out there on Ctas, and thanks for having us, Ctas, in your neighbourhood as well. First of all, Hunter, how was your week? Man, what a week you've had. How was that?
Oh yeah, it's been brilliant here.
It's been brilliant. Sorry about missing school. I know that they've got to make some sacrifices in life, but what was the highlight for you? What do you think was the highlight of what you did?
All that learning in OJC.
Yeah. All right, all that learning. And what are some of the things? Do you think you've been to put them into place, what you're learning right here at Taupo today?
Yeah, first is like the slipstream.
Yeah.
That's how I've been so far. So I got that double slipstream.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about in the OJC. Yeah.
Well done, great speech as well. So there you have it, folks, your champions are here, Hayden and Hunter, and unfortunately Tyler has gone straight out in the next race. That's why he's missed it. Well done, we're live, loud and proud on Ctas. Hope you're out there and enjoying it, folks. So welcome to our team here today. Taupo rules, what a finale. Hey, we're just doing that extra lap warm-up. We're doing the extra lap warm-up for those, so I've got a bit of time here at the moment talking with Dennis. What a week for Mega Motorcycle Centre. Oh, hello, there we go. Sorry, just coming back in. A mega week. First of all, Hunter and his opportunities, but that one for Dennis Charlotte I thought was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to ride the Britain on Tuesday, and what an amazing bike to ride. You know, when you sit on it and you think that it's 30 years old. You know, it does everything as well as a modern day superbike or a 600 really well. So just a real privilege and honour to be able to ride something like that and become part of an elite number of people who've actually ridden one of those bikes. I don't know really what to say about it. It's just beautiful to ride. Does everything right. You know, I had to keep the revs down a little bit and refrain myself from riding it hard. But I can tell you the bike wanted me to ride it hard. It was saying, come on Dennis, let's go a bit harder. The harder I rode it, the easier it came, but yeah, beautiful bike to ride.
Hey, you're a Canterbury man and proud of it as well. John was from Canterbury. Did you feel like there was something with John and you when you were out there?
Yeah, well I was out there when they very first brought it out to the Ruaputa, and you know, I've been out there testing myself, and they were at the track testing as well. So, and one of my best mates is an engineer, Rob Selby. He's been with the Britain right from the very conception. So you know, it was a real proud moment for him as well to see me ride it. He was really wrapped, and you know, it's just hopefully I get to have another couple of rides on it at some stage. But you know, I really appreciate the opportunity that I've had.
Well done, thank you Dennis. So there we are with Dennis Charlotte, just an update here on how well he went. So pretty cool. What an awesome week for Team Charlotte. How cool for the whole fam. And here they are going to culminate in a brilliant race day here today. Well, love and hope you are as well. Good morning Taupo, as we wake it up and get ready to go with more. This Carl Cox last week was sensational. And check out the Le Mans start coming at you. And look out for this. Yes, they can do it around the world, and they've done it in many forms of our sport. Of course, we do it again with a bit of off-road cross-country racing in New Zealand as well. So check it out, the Le Mans start coming up. Get your aerial pic. You might want to go up on the balcony or go up on the grandstand where you can look down on them running across to it. Probably the only thing we're missing today is the cannon. We don't want to kill the opposition. We just want to get that big bang to get it underway. Looking forward to it, the Le Mans start. And the request a briefing for a 2-lap warm-up. Ask why, and what a good common sense answer, because the bikes are going to be colder for a longer period of time, so they just want to make sure they can have a warm tyre when they get out there, all in the interest of safety. Thank you.